advised we've neutralized the objective. The objective has been taken. We now control all objectives. Let's maintain them.
Yeah, I spotted a hostile jeep around. Over.
Hello, Battlefield and fellow platoon members. Moby here again. Bringing you something a little different this time. Justin needed some Squad Deathmatch wins. I think we needed 5 for that achievement. And since he started a new character, he lost the ones he had before. So we were banging out some Squad Deathmatch, and we won. I think I put up a bazaar recently. I hope I did. And this was the one, either just before, I think it was just before it.
I'm flanking.
So, it went well, and I think, if we have 4 guys, you got to run, I think, tight together. There's nobody, you can't go independent. There's nothing like that. You got to all communicate, and we all had mics, obviously. I think we got Slip, Slip and Brewski, and Justin and myself. So, we did okay.
What do we
Not half bad. I don't know why that guy was jumping up and down. He thought he might have been in something, but he's not. Anyway, I did a lot of cleaning up of the hard drive today. So I found some nice videos, put a little intro and conclusions, some bonus clips to some of the videos I have. So I have like 5 or 6 ready to go. Just got to finalize and load them up. So hopefully soon we'll have at least, maybe one every 2 to 3 days or something like that. And I'll try to stay on top of it. It was kind of fun doing it today. Anyway, I know I touched on it in the last video with the Xbox stuff and the Xbox One. And I was talking to someone else today and thinking about it. I think whatever they set up, they can probably back off on. I think they could, let's say it has to have this always-on internet connection. Does it really come, hardwired that way that it has to? I think it's a software thing. I think they can always back off of that. Maybe go to once a week, once a month, every other week, something like that. I don't know why you want to verify someone's single-player gameplay.
3 in front of me.
That it's a valid disc or whatever the deal is. I put it in once, check it once a month. I didn't sell the disc and then steal someone else's, so now it's not valid anymore. I don't know where they're getting this stuff from. Why is this? Is it security? Is it what's your point? I guess I don't get it. That always-on thing is kind of goofy, and
I got one right
saying that
one
you have to verify that it's
either
a valid system or valid games that you're putting in there. I can't
over the
figure
little
that out.
edge of that hill.
So,
They're firing like.
but I think there's a lot more people
I'm down.
than one would expect that don't have
Still there.
any internet connection or anything else like that. And I watched that video again of this. I can't remember the guy's something Matthews something or other, some president from Xbox division of Microsoft. That their offline version or their single player version they can play offline. It's called an Xbox 360. I think an incompetent executive, their future is going to be their future is going to be in the unemployment line. So you can be a smart ass and say what you want, but like I said, Right now, I don't think this is not the future to be doing that with. I think
There's
maybe
3 in front of me. I got
2 years,
one.
4 years, 5, 6 years down the road, maybe that's the case and that's fine, and you can get away with it. I just think the markets for this is not that big.
I got 2.
You're not generating demand for your product by the way you're presenting it and by the way you're talking about it.
I got knifed.
I think simple as that.
I was trying to lean back, move back
So-
a little bit towards you.
Maybe they're not making a ton. Maybe they're not making as many as I thought they were. Maybe they're not going to have as many Xboxes available and ready to go. Obviously, you don't want to be, come into a backordered situation and not have enough
Yeah.
for the demand.
Got a piece
That'd be
of-
silly. But
On the other side of Ron Jeremy, right where we're going.
on the
these
same
guys.
token, you don't want to be sitting on 500,000 or 1 million of them. Let's say they cost you $250
I'm helping
bucks
on
to
the right.
make.
All right, hang on.
You
Left
know,
of the bridge.
and you just have a
to
million
here,
of them.
With the LMG over
That's
there.
$250 million that you're sitting on at the end of the year.
I can't
Or
spot
each
'em.
month afterwards. Once you make them, you're not going to take them apart,
Let me get you that first aid.
so you just let them sit, and then what you do,
coming to
you
the
shut
beacon,
down
they're coming,
manufacturing.
they're
Now
coming.
people
2
go
more.
unemployed or whatever the deal is, and then they're hosed. Although probably making in China, probably. So I'm sure someone will find work, but that's not good for
Got
anybody
one.
to be out of work if they're counting on them. So
Hang on, I can't get you.
I guess it is what it is. But anyway, that was an interesting
God
little
damn it.
bit of
I revived both these
gameplay
guys,
right
but I
there
died.
for a second there. Thought I was doing all right, but
You did.
all good things come to an end.
Yeah, service star.
So let's see what's going on. Oh, today was finally a nice day. I gotta get
Yeah, here's your med kit.
a little work on the pool to get that thing ready, but today was finally nice weather. We had a little festival in town,
AIDS.
but I did put in a good bunch of game time on the computer to fix this, get the game stuff straightened out there, clean up some space.
I'm down. I got a kill assist.
So these guys, the other teams weren't doing too bad.
No!
One of them was keeping it closer,
I was prone.
but
I
Pardon me.
say let's go right.
Um,
Let's go down the water because we don't do that. We keep doing the same thing.
I think we
here.
kept pushing the left.
it's the
And
same
I think
guys.
sooner or later it's time to go right.
I spotted a hostile
And
machine
it's
gunner
nice to
in
see all your
area.
guys.
Over.
All 3 guys are sticking together. Basically, when I see them that far in front of me, I'm the one that's lagging behind, not them. And that's a pretty good communication. I think I switched. I can't remember what weapon I had up at first, but I think for this
Yeah, someone else
Metro
Here's your first
on
aid.
what is essentially the first part of Rush, or is so open. There's not enough close quarter stuff. You need something long range, so I busted up the AN-94.
Watch the.
It's kind of
Yeah, someone's off to the right.
it's what my version of a
Oh, he's at the circle.
sniper
He's at the
rifle for
circle,
assault. And this guy up here, I don't remember if I got him or not. Let's see. Oh yes, I think we did. Yes. Nice to shoot him in the
got
teeth.
scoped in the face, pal.
Having patience is nice. So I think we swung around here near the
Guys are
water.
getting shot
We're
at
coming
way
towards,
back.
Got your med kit
towards the
back.
subway side, but I think eventually the guys stopped and then they turned around and went the other way. So I was left here doing nothing by myself,
Back
Got your
up here.
med kit.
and I didn't realize it for a while. Obviously, you can see on the mini map,
The
looks like
front's
they're moving
okay.
away,
The front's okay where I'm at.
or at least not
They're on
moving
your back.
closer. So I got stuck here for a little bit, and I swung around to the to my right. I didn't go back with them. I figured, well, I would die going to get them, going to join the guys. So I'm going to die either way. I figured, well, the hell with it. I'll create a little bit of a chaos, or maybe spot some people, or call it out. So.
I got Ron Jeremy.
I didn't know Ron Jeremy played Battlefield, but I shot him nonetheless.
There's a bolt.
So, when this was its beta, when you just had Metro, I think it was Rush, right? We only did Rush. every time I saw this was just dreadful. I never wanted to touch Metro again. But then Conquest, I thought was a hoot. I know Slippery wasn't in favor of it, but after a while, I think he's learned to enjoy it very much.
Oh fuck! You guys went that way. You went
Especially the
further
fight
away.
for
I thought you were
Bravo.
coming
It's a
up
good
this
fight
way.
for Bravo. That's the whole map. I mean, that's everything.
I'm gonna let my.
When you're base camping someone, whether it's on Charlie side or Alpha,
see
it's
what
just
happens here.
it's not any fun. You're just doing it to get the match over with. You know, and if I'm getting camped, either side, it doesn't really bother me. I'll just bust out the sniper rifle and get a
I
few
think we're
kills on
behind them
the
because I
so
flanked all the way around.
you know, it is what it is. But this side on Metro isn't terrible. It's nice. I think it was just overplayed, overdone.
Is going to the right productive over here? Like staying tight to the wall?
When that's all you've got to play with, you know. So anyway, I think I read something else about Battlefield 4 that suppression's still in, but they sounds like they lowered it quite a bit.
Right here on me.
I don't know if it's out of control, terrible right now. I can live with it, and I don't mind it. It's not bad. I have
Right in
nothing.
front of us.
I'm not going to complain about suppression the way it is now. When they buffed it and they gave it more suppression before, I thought that was terrible. It was just that was ridiculous. I think it's pretty decent right now, so I can live with that. You know, I like what I can see so far. The dual gun sights. I like having some more water vehicles. I think that's pretty cool. I always kind of asked for that. You know, I don't know if there's any way to do big boats or submarines or something like that.
Guy at the
Maybe
beacon.
that's asking for too much to try to incorporate that type of gameplay, but nonetheless,
No,
I
there's
like
a
the
guy
idea
on
of
the
having
beacon.
some water
We're out.
vehicles. You know, some serious water
You
vehicles, not the
you guys are chasing one.
little fast movers in the water that you have maybe on Carg Island or something like that. So that should be interesting. You know, I'm looking forward to it. I think right now, as it stands with the whole
Got him. I'm at 4%.
Battlefield 4, and it's mostly Xbox One. I'd like to know and see what
I'm
what
dead.
Battlefield's going to
2
look
on
like
my
on
body,
Xbox
near the
One. You
water.
know, do you have
3
4
on
or
my
5
body,
flags?
water.
Do you have
8 more kills.
24 on 24 or something like that?
Let's do
It's
it.
great. But you know, this 64-man server stuff.
Near the water,
You
tight
know,
to water. Yeah,
32
you
and
guys got
32.
him.
If it's on console, that doesn't entice me at all. I just don't.
He's hurt.
More isn't merrier. More isn't better.
Kill
It
assist
just doesn't make it
55.
more fun to have more people jammed on the same freaking map. I think it's kind of silly. You know, maybe a 48-man server, something like that, 24 and 24. That's a lot anyway. You know, can you fit that kind of stuff
Behind
on
the rock. I can't hit him.
Metro or Grand Bazaar, or you know, I mean, some of the maps that can handle it, the Armored Kill maps can handle it, certainly. Bring it on. That's fine by me. But you know, some of these
Oh,
other
four in
things
front of me.
just,
Four,
it's
four,
just too
four. I'm
ridiculous
gonna
to
die.
have
I'm
that
dead.
kind of, those kind of numbers, and I don't know why people think that's totally wonderful. And maybe most people don't, but I know people do it for. It almost seems like people do it for the sheer craziness of saying, "Hey, let's do a 64-man server,
They're
you know,
behind us. Some
card
behind us,
or
too.
you know, Grand Bazaar or something like that, or not card, Metro, Grand Bazaar, something like that." And I think that's just insanity. And then Rush, I think Rush is crazy because you only have the same number of
I know. I got
avenues to get to the bomb. You know, so if there's 3 on Grand Bazaar to get to the bombs, you know, between the 2 of them, I think that's insanity. You can just stack it up with, you know, 10 people on each bomb, and they're shooting into the 10 people.
Get out.
You know,
Go to the
if
rocks.
you have a guy reviving a little bit, I know the attacking force needs to have the medics to pick them up to save the tickets, but if you can have someone on defense every once in a while picking people up just so you're not wasting
Hang on,
the
where
10
we
to,
start, I'll pick you up.
you know, I was based more like 15 to 20 seconds spawn time.
Oh,
But
I got shot in the ass.
I don't know, the more people doesn't really entice me, but I could deal with the 24 and 24, so I want to see what I'm missing.
Assist.
But I may
There
wind up
we
just
go.
getting Battlefield 4 for the Xbox 360, although that wasn't what I was really initially planning on, you know. So, I guess we'll still see what happens. I was a little more worked up about it a couple days ago when I put that other video together, but now, at least today, I'm not. Anyway, so we pulled out a couple Squad Deathmatch, and wasn't too bad. Got a little AN94 Surface Star for my efforts. But there you go. There's this little score of all the squads. It wasn't always. They were more full than this. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot. And remember, keep your stick on the ice.
Objective has been lost.